put those damn headphones on, or the goon will punish you.
Hey everybody, it's Rick from Elvis-A-Z, and we're doing this next block of songs, and I'm covering a lot of the rehearsals. This will be the only one where I cover any of the rehearsals, because quite frankly, the rehearsals to me on this box set are kind of an enigma as to why they even bothered putting it on here, other than the fact that it's a selling point for a lot of people that have never heard these or don't have them. Quality-wise, they were never recorded in studio quality. Now, some of the ones from the July 1970 rehearsals, July 24th rehearsals, those are pretty good in quality. They've enhanced them some. So I'm going to pick some of the ones that I kind of like, you know. And I pulled them, and I'm comparing them to the ones that were released before, which I have. All these have been released somewhere along the line on box sets, somewhere along, so like I said, somewhere along the line. And I'm only picking one from the August 1674 rehearsals because, quite frankly, they're piss poor quality. That's my ice maker. They're piss poor quality to begin with, and they're really not much better with whatever they did to them. I'd be embarrassed to be the engineer, whose name will remain unnamed at this moment, because quite frankly, this set could have been just a set of 2 discs, the originals and the outtakes. And that's it. 3 CDs of rehearsals is just a money grab. But that's my opinion. So anyway, we're going to get started here. I'm going to swap over here to the screen capture. And what I have here are several songs from the rehearsals from the 70s. And then the last one is Down in the Alley, which is from the 74 rehearsals. Very bad quality. You guys will hear it. So once again, the red are the original releases, and the blue are the new ones from 2025. I will be going back and forth like normal. I'm not going to play the whole thing on every one of them because there's really no point in it. I just want to do a comparison. I want you to hear them, and I will repeat, like I repeat every time, and that is that you need, and let's go back to here for a second. You got to have headphones on to appreciate what I'm doing. Otherwise, it's just a waste of your time sitting here listening to me jabber on, and because you'll never get a true comparison. I don't care how great of a stereo system you have in your house. You're not going to get the sound that I'm about to, you're not going to get what I'm trying to express. I'm sorry, guys. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just want to get this one done. I'm going to only do one more review after this, and it's every one of the originals from disc 1. And I still haven't found really any of the warmed up videos, but, I'm sorry, audios, songs. Anyway, here we go. We're going to start off with the original Wonder of You, and then I'm going to just go back and forth for a little bit. I'll make comments, and here we go. I don't know why they put this on a thing. Here's the new one. A little bit louder, more of a stereo. If you think that's an improvement, then it doesn't take much to satisfy you. I'm sorry. Back to the original. So if you notice on the original, it's just more mono. Everything's in the center. And they took it and they spread it out. I don't know if these were recorded actually in stereo. I kind of doubt it. But they enhanced it to where it may have been on a 2-track player. I don't know. Here we go. In everything I do. 2025. Okay, so on that one right there, the 2025 does make it sound better. His voice is pulled out front. If you want to call that being warmer, then that's warmer. That's the best they're going to do on a rehearsal. Anyway, let's close that one up. Bada bong, bada bing. All right. And I'm going to delete those because I am through with those. That way I don't get confused here. Now I got a woman. And we're just going to kick it off right here. The original release that was released in a box set or somewhere along the line. Anyway, here we go.
I got a woman, we girls down.
Pretty clear.
Oh yeah. I said I got a woman, we girls down. It's good to me.
2025.
Oh yeah. I see my baby, don't you understand? I love you, man. Well, I said I got a woman, we girls down. It's good to me. Oh yeah.
Original.
She says I love him early in the morning.
I'm going to play a little bit more of this one.
Said I love him
2025.
early in the morning. Just for me. Oh yeah. She's my baby. Don't you understand? Her love man. Well, I said I got a woman way across town.
Original. This is the part I want to hear right here.
She said I love
Original.
both day and night.
New.
Never run with the fusses, just treats me right. Never running in the streets, leaving me alone. He knows I'm
All right, so between the first song and the second song here, I got a woman. What they've done to them are better than the originals. They enhanced them. Sounds a little more stereo, and it's a full. They do sound better. So if you wanted them to be, okay, so far so good. As far as improvements, nothing spectacular, but it does sound better, fuller, and you can hear Elvis's voice better. So I got a woman, and the first one was all right too. So now we're going to do a little Polk Saladin. There's no sense of playing these songs all the way through because you're just going to hear the same thing all the way through. But these are the ones that I actually picked from the rehearsals from 70 that I liked the sound quality being better. And that's why I want to share these with you instead of sharing all the shitty ones. We will end on a shitty note. So, and you'll hear what I mean. And that, anyways, let's go. Polk Saladin. Let's open that up. And I'm going to open it up a little bit more. And on the next video, the last one of the originals, I'm going to show you how I sync these together. I'm just going to do a little kind of FYI by 𝐫𝐞𝐬𝐩. So here we go. Let's start with the solo, the original. New.
Some of y'all never been down south too much.
Old.
I'm gonna tell you a little story so that you'll understand what I'm talking about. Down there we have a plant
New.
that grows out in the woods in the fields, and it looks something like a turnip green.
Now in this one, his voice needs to be clearer on the original, but the stereo, you can hear a little bit more of a stereo sound on the new one. Let's go back to the original.
Everybody calls it.
See how much clearer his
Polk
voice
salad.
is? Let's go to the new.
Now that's polk salad. Polk. Used to know a girl lived down there, and she'd go out in the evenings and pick her a mess of it.
See, on the original, they don't have any echo on his voice, but on the new one, they do. Let's hear the new one.
Carried home and cook it for supper.
Hear the echo?
That's about all they had to eat.
I don't like that echo,
But they did all right.
but I like the drums.
Down in Louisiana,
Original?
where the alligators grow so mean, lives a girl that I swear to the world
New?
made the alligators look tame. Saladin, you got your
Old?
Ooh. Everybody said it was a shame Mother, mama was working on the chain gang.
Yeah. All right, so the newer sounds better as far as stereo is concerned and all that. I can hear a little more instruments in the original, but anyways, that's the difference between those two. Once again, we're on rehearsals, not studio recordings. Yeah, let's bring that down. So we're going to do a little Suspicious Minds here. Solo, back, start. This is the original. Let's go to the new.
We're caught in a trap.
Old.
I can't walk out.
Already, I noticed that his voice is clearer on the original, but the instruments are a little more separated and pronounced on the new. I prefer the clearer voice. This one right here.
Because I love you too
We'll go to the
much,
new.
baby.
Here's the new one.
Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I'm saying.
Old.
We can go on together, suspicious minds, and we can build our dreams
New.
on suspicious minds. So if an old friend I know stop by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Here we go again. Ask
I don't know. I don't know how to decide. I'm kind of broke even on that one. I love the instruments in the background on the new one. Let's go to that.
me where I've been. You can't see the tears I real
Old.
I'm crying. We can't go on.
Yeah, I guess I have to lean towards the newer, but I'm a little disappointed. I can't hear his voice as clear on the newer mix. But that's that one. Suspicious Minds say adios, muchachos. All right, one of my favorite songs from American Sound. They're all my favorite, actually, for those of you who know me. So, Stranger in the Crowd. Let's take a listen. Let me get that to the beginning. Let's take a listen at that one. This is the original. Okay, I'm a dumbass. Okay, let's go back. I'm a dumbass. There we go. That's the original. I probably didn't do that on the previous one, did I? All right, so start this one again. Original. Very clear. It's all in mono.
I was standing on the corner
Here's the new.
at a quarter after 7. I was down to my last cigarette, and the clock in the window at a quarter to 11. I was watching.
I guess I'm a little disappointed that every time on the new ones, his voice seems to get a little muffled. Take a listen. Here's the old. Listen how clear his voice is.
All the people passing by.
Now let's go to the new.
Going places. Just the loneliest guy in the town. Looking for a friend to smile with all that I could see with faces. But then, just like the taste of milk and honey.
Now listen, I'm very aware that this is not a studio quality, so I don't expect to get true stereo and get a good separation of everything. But I do expect to get a little bit more of a pronounced sound off of his voice at least, and then have the instruments. He's obviously seems like he's just cranked up the bass sound on them and on the instruments, and put in a little bit of separation. Nothing spectacular. I can do that with this software right here. and this is a free software I use. I have an expensive. Well, I don't want to say expensive. I have a professional DAW system which I use for recording, but I use this for stuff like this. Anyway, let's listen a little bit more of the old. His voice is so much clearer, guys. Listen.
Found the stranger I've been looking for. Deep inside,
New.
my cup of love will overflow.
His voice is muffled on the newer one. And if you're not wearing headphones, you're not going to know one thing that I'm saying there. So anyway, so with that, and we're going to say goodbye to Stranger. Okay, two more from the 70, and then we'll take a listen to the really shitty ones from the 70. One of the shitty ones. The whole 74 one it baffles me why they even bothered. And that, just keep in mind, this is my opinion. But I'm giving you all a test drive of what it sounds like. Solo. Man. Solo. Here's the old.
That you love.
Now, I do want to make note that on the disc, there's some chatter and all that at the beginning. So some of that's been taken out, some of the studio chatter. I'm only comparing the music. So there's stuff in there that I don't have in here when I'm playing these.
Me. Yes, you tell me
20.
that
Here's
you
the new.
care, that tomorrow we'll be married.
Now listen to his voice.
But tomorrow,
Hear how clear?
it's never there.
Let's go to the new. Listen to his voice.
Many weeks now have I waited. Oh, many, many long nights have I cried just to see that happy morning.
New.
Happy morning when I had you right by my side.
I can't compare any more than that. I know I said at the beginning that I liked the new ones a little bit better than the old ones, but I'm on the fence. I'm more down to 50-50 because I like the music, the instruments and all that, but the vocals they get muffled on the new one. If that's what's warmer, then they must be throwing an electric blanket over his face because that's not, I'm sorry, but that's, anyway. Say goodbye to tomorrow. Not literally, but. All right, so this is the last one from the 70 ones that I'm using. One of my favorite songs again. Like an Elvis fan doesn't have unfavorites. McDonald, maybe old McDonald. Here we go. I mean, this sounds good in mono. Oh shit.
Make the world go away. Get it off my shoulder.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to back it up and play that same thing part again, but we're going to do it in a newer version. A little bit softer. His voice isn't as loud.
Make the world go
I mean, if you can't hear how muffled he sounds,
Get it off.
okay, I'm going to jump to the original.
Say the things you used
That's the
to
old.
say.
Here's the new.
Long time ago now. and make the world make it go away.
I can't even take any more of that. I can't take any more of that muffled voice. It's piss poor. And guys, I don't touch these. I honestly don't touch them. So if you want to leave a comment in down below, no one has, but if you want to think that I've fudged with these, then you're full of shit. I hate to be that way, but I don't fuck around with these things. This is exactly as they were released, both the originals and these. Excuse my language, but this stuff kind of pisses me off, you know? A 5 CD set, and the only CDs worth a damn are the first and second one. Period. That's it. Wait till you hear Down in the Valley. Let's say goodbye to make the world go away. Wait till you hear this one. This is like, I tweaked this a little bit ago, and I'm just like, I can't tweak it no more as far as, it's hard to even get it synced up because the timing's off a little bit between the two, and I don't know, that may be just the way anyway, here we go. Let's listen to Down in the Alley, the original 1974, kind of odd, August 16th, not exactly 3 years before he passed. It just dawned on me. So here we go. Original.
Down in the alley, just you and me.
That's just a bad sound.
We're going ballin' till 3:30.
Listen to the distortion.
When you're rocking and reading, we'll get that feeling down in the alley. Oh, baby G, I plant you now.
Okay, let's listen to that from the beginning with the new one.
Down in the alley, just you and me. We're going ballin' till 3:30.
He's mumbling his words.
When you're rocking
like I
and
do.
reading, we'll get that feeling down in the alley. Oh, baby G, I plant you now and dig you later.
The original.
'Cause you're a fine sweet potato. We'll have a ball, and that ain't all. Down in
I gotta get coffee. I can't take this. What a way to treat Elvis and his fans.
down in the alley.
This is a new one.
Just you and me.
All right, guys, I promise you that the next video will be much better with the originals. I don't know how they're going to compare, but I can tell you what, it ain't going to sound like this pile of crap. 5 CD set, and you want to pay the money for it and get 3 CDs that sound like that? Go for it, folks. I got the MP3 version, and I don't know what the vinyls are, which ones they cover. If they are just covering the first and second, which they can't because that's too many songs. I don't even know what they cover. But say goodbye, say goodbye, say goodbye. Actually, you know what? If you guys got a second, I'm going to just show you exactly how I sync these up. All right? So I'm going to take a song. I don't know. Let's take one of the comparison ones, one of the originals. Let's just do one of the outtakes because I don't want to have to listen to that other crap. All right, so I'm going to put in, we've already done separate ways, but I'm going to put this in there like that. That's the original. All right, and then I'm going to put in the new one. Okay, so I put those in there, and you can tell that they lengthen the song. All right, so I expand this out so I can find the beginning. Jesus, it just doesn't look right. Do I have this right? All right, so I solo this, and I listen for the very beginning of the song. Oh, I see.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so this large waveform right there is the beginning of the music. So I expand that out, and I put my cursor right there, bada bing. And I split the clip, I hit that, I delete that out, and that's gone. So now it's going to be starting right at, see, that's what I do, is I just leave out some of the stuff in the beginning. Now, let's go to this one. Let's change the wave. I changed the waveform color so I can keep I put those up. Okay, so this one we're going to solo. And this may be beginning right at the song by the look of it. Yep, so I'm going to get that right there. I really don't have the right takes on these, but I'm just going to show you how I do it. All right. They may not be synced up quite exactly yet. So what I do is I play them both at the same time. Expand it out. Yeah, see, they're not going to start at the same time. So I stop that. And then what I do is, actually, they are pretty much started at the same. I take this one, I slide it over to where they're exactly lined up. Let's try this. That's how I do it. That's it. Done deal. And then I just save them. Real simple. I don't do anything to the music. And I'm going to close this out. Save changes to rehearsal. No, rehearsals are done. So, anyway, let's get to the intro. That's the rehearsals. My opinion, it's a waste of time. It's a waste. I don't understand why they would put piss poor quality stuff like that on a box set. I would have, in my opinion, I would have taken and released a 2 CD set, maybe 2 CD set. There wasn't a whole lot of songs recorded, studio songs recorded there at Sunset. 17, as a matter of fact, and that's what's on the first disc. And so we're gonna that's my next video, the comparison of those, and we'll see how they sound, the originals that were released, and then what they did to the new. I don't know what the difference is yet. We'll find out tomorrow when I put it together. I'm not going to do it at 4:30 in the morning here. But I hope you enjoyed this, and hope it gives you kind of a sense. I'm not telling anybody not buy it or to buy it. I'm telling you, I wouldn't buy it myself, knowing this. But the problem is you don't know this. So I wish I had a test run like this, a test drive of the stuff, of the song, so that I can hear. I don't know if I want to spend that much money on a whole package like that. It's up to you. If you want to have it and you got it on live streaming, keep it on your live streaming. You know, Amazon's got it on there. I think a few others have got it on there. You don't have to pay for it. If you want to download the MP3 so you can put it on whatever format, you know, that's a little more than half the price of the box set. But that's up to you. But I appreciate it. I will be doing the last one on this box set, and we will catch you then. TCB, thanks everybody for your support. Have a good one.